Exclusive tune from DeMarco, Loyal, live only on
Blue Arc FM.
Pardon. I'm at
What's that music?
익수리 키우라고 알바요? 궁수는 안 돼. 요즘에 그래라고 안 듣네. 요 그래요? 수야.
What the fuck is that sound?
Balls to the wall time.
The fuck? Wait, what the fuck? Is there fucking... Okay. Oh, great. What the fuck is happening? Let's see. Here we go.
Hey, it's Vincent. It gives me supreme pleasure to report I am no longer mall security guard over at Rockford Plaza. In fact, these days, I'm in a position to offer you a lucrative, although unorthodox opportunity to make some money and sabotage one of your long-standing adversaries. If you're interested, meet me at the Vespucci police station.
Let's see.
Wouldn't advise going inside. Not with your reputation for depravity and general aversion to the law. In all seriousness, your countenance is quite discernible, and there are certain of my consociates who would take it upon themselves to exercise their right to lethal force were they to encounter you in person. But it's good to cross paths with you again, my friend. After head of security at the Diamond, this isn't exactly what I had in mind, but it's still a long way from a mall cop, right? Let's take a walk. Relax. I'm a cop, but I'm not a cop. This is just where the universe put me right now. I mean, I have my path and you have yours. And quite frankly, I don't give a damn about your antics out there. In fact, we may be able to assist each other. I mean, check this out. You see that misguided individual? How do you think he's gotten away with selling drugs in front of that burger shop very conspicuously for 10 years now? In front of the largest department in the city. He cuts them in.
Effenberger, you copy?
That's fucking
Yo,
Jimmy.
Effenberger.
I copy.
Worst last name ever, dude. I mean, effing what? Anyway, when you got 5, we all need some effing coffee down here on Dick's. And don't forget the effing cream and sugar.
Copy that. All these motherfuckers. Huh? I'm out here getting coffee for cops on the take. And that guy over there is only a modicum of the issue. There's a new cartel running a large-scale cocaine operation out of the Cluckin factory in Paleto Bay. And be in no doubt, the cops, they're not only turning a blind eye, they're actively facilitating. If you ask me, the cartel and the cops can both go to hell, preferably on the back of the same bullet. I'm talking about a surgical strike, man. Taking out the whole operation. That's why I came to you. Let's go somewhere a bit more unfrequented. I understand your motivation in these matters. If you raid that factory, anything you find is yours to keep. This isn't about the drugs for me. This is about these assholes running the biggest protection racket in the state. That's the kind of status quo I cannot abide. As far as my part, I can provide all the intel you need. Records, names, locations. We will need to educate ourselves on the factory, though. Gather materials so you can attack it with style and aptitude.
Ding fucking dong, Officer Effenberger. We're effing falling asleep over here. Get us some effing coffee.
Copy that. I'm on my way. Think about it. If anybody deserves to be fucked with, it's these guys. Can I count you in? Excellent. Now on to the first order of business. Acquire some funds. And fortuitously, we have files on some money laundering operations not far from here. The department allows them to operate for a share of the profits. I suggest we take a more proactive stance. Time to do what you do. I'll call you. Let me take these fucking assholes their coffee.
All right.
Hey, you read me? Location should be coming through. Money launderers on LSPD files with cash to appropriate. I invite you to consider this as a double investment opportunity. A chance to raise the funds we need to go toe-to-toe with the cartel cop coalition. And as a bonus, you get to reward when this is all over. I hope life's treated you well since we last worked together. I say that because you have an indeterminate expression I find hard to read. I can't tell if you're elated or dejected. I respect that. It's very enigmatic of you.
Hey, keep fucking with me.
Okay,
I'ma beat your
pure
ass.
simplicity. Get inside, get the money, get out. Seems like you got him shaking. Be careful.
Get down now. We got a soldier down.
By the way, I will be able to assist you with my LSP privileges. Accessing their database and communications is a perk of the job. One that will prove useful throughout this venture, I'm certain.
Dosłownie pure hajs. Gościu się tak patrzy po prostu.
None of this stuff isn't in circulation.
I'm gonna fill you with hope.
Kurwa, tak to teasowali przez pół jebanego miesiąca. To dłużej miesiąc. Się okaże, że są gówno. Się kurwa nie wyrobił. Już. Nie ma innej opcji.
You gonna die, motherfucker.
O kurwa. Rapid fire.
I invite you to consider this as a double investment opportunity. A chance to raise the funds we need to go toe-to-toe with the cartel cop coalition. And as a bonus, you get to disrupt some of your more unsavory competitors. Not to mention, land yourself a handsome reward when this is all over. Seems they're not gonna take this lying down. Okay, pure simplicity. Get inside, get the money, get out. You know, I have dreams about working at the Diamond again. In them I find myself by the lucky wheel and realize I am unexplainably without pain. My loose interpretation has something to do with the maintenance of authority.
miałem mniej niż 30 sekund, to potem ludzie mogą sobie wejść na mój stream.
By the way, I will
Zobaczyć,
be
gdzie
able to
jest.
assist you with my LSPD privileges.
Coś.
Accessing their database and communications is a
Chyba to się
privilege,
zespało.
one that will prove useful throughout this venture, I'm certain.
Też 10 to za mało. Już pewnie mogę dać 30.
Let's consider this forfeiture.
Teraz kurwa. Nic nie wciągam. Tylko ząbki mi weszły. Chipsiki. Kurwa mać. Jeszcze nie umrę. Let's go.
Word spreads fast. These miscreants are expecting it.
Jedź.
It's our duty to
Kurwa.
confiscate it all.
Serio. Spawnować kurwa za kratkę. Koledzy grali w Fortnite. Mi się odechciało. Cześć. Co dalej?
I will fuck you up, motherfucker. Fuck you.
So while you're hard at work, allow me to explain some of the background to our endeavor. A few months ago, a new cartel arrived in San Andreas. They came up with a pretty smart plan to get their operation up and running. Pay key employees at Cluckin to look the other way while they use their distribution network to move large amounts of cocaine. The factory up in Polino Bay is pretty much a giant processing facility for the cartel. Every other Cluckin van you see in town has a brick of coke under the mega mills. And of course, corrupt elements of the LSPD were only too eager to get cut in. Ingenious, right?
No, trójka ma tę kampanię, a ten ostatni Battlefield nie ma kampanii, właściwie kurwa się skupiasz na multiplayerze, a multiplayera i tak zjebali. Kurwa. Jak to jest, jak się kupuje kurwa dla marki, a nie się głosuje swoim portfelem, kurwa. I się kupuje wszystko, co wydadzą. To musi być dobre.
That was some admirable work, officer.
Ja mam kolegę specjalistę. Co jak on się rozjebał, to się wkurzyłem, więc nie, no to chciałem się grać do niego. Gdzie ten Battlefront? Na Steamie? Na Steamie pewnie nie ma. Zobaczmy. Battlefront. A może... Battlefield 3. O nie, to się pojebało z DLC-kami. O. Kolega pewnie ma problemy, kurwa. Pewnie ma problemy z agresją, nie dziwię się mu, kurwa. Jak jakieś dziecko zabija. Kurwa. Takiej chujowej grze.
Just logged the local garage on your GPS. Once upon a time, it was an FIB facility, then LSPD for a while. Now it's disused.
Zależy. Troszkę zajebistego gierka jest tutaj taka. Czekaj. Titanfall 2. Serio, kurwa. Titanfall jest zajebisty. Tylko... Szkoda, że wydali Apexa. Ta gra jest, kurwa, praktycznie niegrywalna czasami. Tak jak z Team Fortress 2, dosłownie. Najlepsze jest to, że oni, kurwa, ciągle dają te trailery, kurwa, z Apexa, ze stories, kurwa, z Titanfalla 2. Ja w większości piracę gry, zanim je kupię. Bo tak to kupię, nie będę w nie grał, więc pójdę się jebać. Zobaczmy.
Hey, it's me. That was a lucrative effort. This is a solid fund to use on the rest of our planning efforts. The first leg of which I'll get to work on right now. I'll be in touch.
No ten Fall 2 jest zajebisty, człowieku. Jeszcze czasami jest trochę spocony, ale nie aż tak. Tylko fabuła, multiplayer też jest dobry. W większości. Że nie ma dużo cheaterów, bo ledwo co ledwo kto w to gra, więc się nie zapierdolą. Że się tu kampi przypadkiem.
Alright, let's discuss a potential way into this place. The cartel are paying off employees of Cluckin to use their factory as a cover. There are a couple things we'll need in order to solidify my current infiltration plan. Let's move.
O, muszę sobie wybrać. Czego jest od chuja. Zobaczmy.
Sending the relevant coordinates to you.
There is some cartels cocaine operation.
I have a checklist for today's operation. Number 1, a laptop from a Cluckin employee on the cartel's payroll. It's got critical intel for our operation. Number 2, a hacking device which is going to help us pilot a train.
Serio? Muszę już
What you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring them round.
Nie, nie.
Okay, I got stuff to do.
By the way, don't worry. We may share a goal, but I'm fully aware we do not share a motivation.
Tego
You're through to your
Someone
garage.
sort their
You,
shit.
need me to bring you a ride?
Wow.
mojego martuta. Ścielanki.
It's on the way. I'll get back to it then.
Może najpierw to podjechać. Let's fucking go. Ja pierdolę, jak on się ślizga, się tak nie ślizga.
Alright, let's get ourselves a hacking device. If we're gonna do this, there's a lot of computer systems we're gonna need to override along the way. And this is our ticket. Now, fair warning, the guy who owns this is a pretty serious criminal element. Major hacker. The LSPD won't touch him, but we will. He operates out of a terabyte command truck. I'm sending you a picture of him now. My advice to you is, locate his drones. They're tethered to his security. Take them down before you proceed. I heard this guy's been living out here on the DL. Not easy in a truck stacked with so much tech. It has its own gravitational pull.
Faktycznie dronem. O kurwa.
Alright, once the drones are down, the terabyte should be...
Dobra. Aha, jest puste w środku, zajebiście. To nieźle.
You got it? Excellent. That device is our key to commandeering the train, and other fun besides.
Aha. Dał to minę do złego pointa, kurwa. O. chodzi o arcade, więc pewnie co to będzie.
Hey, what happened to that beer you owe me?
Oh, yeah. Hi.
Nie? Też nie.
Hey. Hey, girlfriend.
Nie.
¿Qué cuentas? ¡Hola!
Gdzieś to musi być.
Sarah? Sarah! Hello?
You got eyes on him? Confiscate the laptop.
¡Tú, pinche idiota!
The information on that laptop is invaluable. It's gonna tell us the perfect time to strike.
Unreal.
Okay, with those two items taken care of, let's move on to the big one. The cartel occasionally takes train deliveries at the factory. We're gonna steal one of the trains they use and roll in right under their noses. But first things first, we're gonna need a set of keys if we're gonna board it unimpeded. Keep going. I'll make sure there's no retaliation from the LSPD. Just a simple matter of rerouting some calls.
Ja pierdolę.
Alright, now the keys gotta be in someone's pocket. Remember, these guys are serious. They will not hesitate to shoot on sight. Take whatever steps you deem necessary. Once you found the keys, the train should be at your disposal.
Tego jeszcze nie było. Tu jeszcze nie grali. Kurwa, dodali nawet animację.
I don't suppose you're familiar with the schematics of the train signal network. No? Then just follow the instructions on the hacking device to change the signals as you approach them. You need to keep that train moving at all costs. If you miss your shot, the emergency brakes will kick in and you'll be sitting ducks.
Dobra, to jest akurat zajebiste, tego nie było. No a reakcja, co jeszcze się nie zabije, tylko po to, żeby to pobrać, kurwa. Już i tak pewnie będzie chujowe, jak Krys z tych lat. Myślę, że gierce dzisiaj wchodzi jest gówno. Wątpię, że GTA będzie jakimś... GTA będzie jakimś...
Nice work. I'll
exception.
make some arrangements and assure the train is secure and out of sight.
Wątpię, że będzie jakimś wyjątkiem,
The
kurwa.
cartel. Gotta keep our designs clandestine. You copy?
Kurwa, CD Projekt Red, który Wiedźmina 3 tak zjebał. Już... Coś puści takiego fajnego tutaj, no. O. Dobrze. No, to fajny spawn. Pięćset do mnie, kurwa, co oni mi chuj. A wiesz co, jest bardzo dobry... Czekaj. IGG. Czekaj. Zobaczmy. Masz tutaj linka do kraka. spiraciłem zanim kupiłem. Kupiłem na promocji zimowej. Myślałem, że go nie masz na Steam. Było mówić. No zdarzy się, to jest... Też wszystkie misje są tam takie dłuższe, a są bardziej rozbudowane niż GTA, kurwa, gdzie to idź do pewnego miejsca, zabij 5 ludzi, idź do kolejnego miejsca, zabierz to i wróć. Nie wiesz.
Oh, blind you people should not drive.
Oh my!
Nie? To wrócimy tu.
So, we have some important yet enjoyable decisions to make. On the one hand, you need to acquire your preferred weapons and gear. On the other, you need to acquire your getaway vehicle. We'll need to steal both. These can't be traced back to us. Where would you like to start? Okay, the coordinates should be with you shortly. I'm sending you surveillance images of the gangs we're
O
heading.
Boże.
Get a good look. As I'm sure you know, our operation requires weapons and gear that can't be traced back to us. The good news is that this city is crawling with gangs carrying that
To
kind
było
of
gitara, jak
contraband.
mnie boi, bo nie wiem, trawa nie ma pasy, to jest super rzeczy.
So today
No.
we're gonna confiscate one cache of weapons and one
No, w
stash
sobie
of gear.
rozumiem,
If any of it
tam
ends up getting traced after our raid,
trzeba bardziej pomyśleć, bo tam trzeba... Ale też żeby żreć, kurwa. Co nie było żadnych żerów stara. Żreć. Tam refilować statek. Czy konia tam zdobywać. Jest to bardzo takie...
As I was saying earlier, we need weapons and we need equipment. That's armor and masks. We don't want anyone at the Cluckin factory catching a glimpse of your memorable face.
Można GTA jest takie trochę dla autystów. Proste w miarę.
This group is more, how do I put it, up and coming than the other gangs we have in our sights. So their equipment will be subpar, but easier to steal. The LSPD regard this gang as small fry in the veritable ocean of felons we have here in southern San Andreas. These individuals are not as established as the other targets on our list, so you should expect any serious trouble.
Ba.
Be careful. Now they know you're there. They'll be coming after you.
Oh man, we got the homie down! Reload!
Contact One.
You're making commendable progress. Once we grab weapons and gear, we'll have everything we need.
Oho. Myślowe mechaniki. Przynajmniej. Proszę. Tu lata. Aha, puściutko. Ruszaj dupek, kurwa. O, wiem, nie fajnie, ruszaj dupę, kurwa.
Well done. Take everything you've procured to the lockup.
Ubisoft robi. No tam... Oni tam mają Watch Dogsy.
If you're feeling
Grać,
voracious,
nie?
you can hit more than one
Była to
gang
nowa, bo te
season
stare.
and extra
Po
equipment,
nas miała
whatever
na
you get.
Epiku.
We'll make sure it's available to
Żeby
you.
przegrać kiedyś jakiś czas.
Any gangs you trifled with will have reinforcements waiting if you ever return. For example, to steal one of their cars.
W sumie grałem w większość tych gier Ubisoftu. W większości grałem jakieś multiplayery, kurwa, Team Fortressa itp. itd. od dziecka praktycznie. Liberation jest najlepszy. Nie wiem co. Z tego co wiem, to oni praktycznie copy-pastują gry 1 do 1. Praktycznie. Oni copy-pastują wszystkie mechaniki, tylko zmieniają UI, dodają parę cutscenek, jest
As the
zmieniają mapę.
LSPD field manual states, untraceable weapons and gear are textbook strategy
taka
in
fabryka
any
gier,
successful
kurwa.
raid. When we're done here, the next step is to
Generator.
acquire a getaway vehicle in a similar manner.
Powinien przecież jakieś mapy i pomysły. Fajne są takie gry z otwartym światem, gdzie ten świat jest duży. Jest duży, ale też co robić.
That should suffice for our
Bo co z
purposes.
tego, że GTA jest
If you
duża,
want more options, be my
skoro
guest.
mapa jest kurwa
When you're
pusta.
ready, just send me a message confirming the equipment you want to use. Got it. Good. I'll arrange for any extras to be stashed in case you change your mind. I appreciate your professionalism.
No tu widać, że się akurat postarali w tej misji, kurwa. Zresztą ja to mówiłem, że copy-paste ze względu na innych. Dużo ludzi tam zawsze jebało kurwa Ubisofta, że to skopiowali, to skopiowali, to skopiowali z gry poprzedniej na następną. Nie dajesz, nie gra.
Good job. Now that you've secured all the weapons and gear necessary to take on a Cluckin Bell factory overrun by the cartel, we should discuss your means of escape.
To się grałem w Valhalla i Odyseję. A to God of War chyba, a nie. Tak to się Assassin's Creed.
Next up, acquiring a getaway vehicle. We need to take the same precautions we did for the weapons. We steal it from a gang, so the trail leads to them instead of us.
Ten run. miałem różnie z tymi kurwa grami. Ja wolę takie gierki, co już są w miarę stare, jest na nie community, jest jakiś problem, to zawsze jest jak go rozwiązać. Kontrolki są takie w miarę normalne, kurwa, grafika, żeby w miarę ładnie wyglądało, nie jest aż tak ważne, tylko żeby była zabawa, kurwa, żeby to nie było monotonne.
Sending surveillance footage of the gangs I found. Check them out. I'm sure you have plenty of vehicles capable of getting you out of Cluckin with all your extremities intact, but we need something that can't be traced to us. I've acquired 3 suitable options for a getaway car. All of them are sourced from local gangs bribing the LSPD to turn a blind eye to their activities. If the car ends up getting traced, the trail leads back to them, not us. We'll only need to use one of them for the raid. The choice, as always, is yours.
Jest się o wiele bardziej starał niż... Ogólnie większość, kurwa, film się bardziej starała, bo było mniej ludzi.
Okay, we got
Game
3
nie był taki
cars from
mainstream.
3 gangs, but you
Teraz jak
only
wszyscy
need
kurwa
one to
grają,
get away from the
to taka
Cluckin
nie
Bell
była taka,
factory.
że będziesz to grał,
Though all
nie?
these cars differ in quality, you can safely assume all of these locations will have men with guns on standby.
No, Unity, kurwa, ale to nie chcieli ten.
Fuck shit.
Nie chcieli pobierać opłatę za każde pobranie gry, kurwa. Wyobraź sobie, że instalowałeś grę Unity i ją pobierałeś już raz i oni płacili za
These
to.
groups are the same people you may have visited when sourcing your equipment. If you pay the same crew another visit, expect increased security.
No, widzę, że też byli tutaj grają w tym raidzie. No, kiedyś z 1000 raid, teraz ci mali wydać 1000 które według mnie. Teraz chyba to tylko na super świecie. Da, liczy się marka gry, kurwa, w większości. Ogólnie najśmieszniejsze jest to, że ledwo co skończyli DLC do Cyberpunka i już myślą, już kurwa teasują następną część Cyberpunka, no kurwa. A w Koda nie grałem, ale widziałem kurwa ten gameplay, to jest w większości mapka z Battle Royale.
Unfortunately for us, the same goes for their security. See that chopper? It's transporting our vehicle. Shoot it down. And don't worry, this ride is tough. They can take the fall. Keep in mind that they are understandably pissed off.
No, za pobieranie gry, za każde pobranie deweloper tam miał płacić ileś kurwa centów. Nie wiem, to się skalowało kurwa z ilością graczy ogólnie. O, to jest ten nowy Mesa. Kanister.
There's a garage near the factory where you can store the getaway car.
Kurwa, spierdalaj Bolek. Zobacz. Ogólnie był cały tego plan, kurwa, ale się potem wycofali. Ciekawe czemu. Ciekawe. Dlatego, że inaczej nikt by nie robił kurwa gier na ich jebanym engine. Na silniku, kurwa. Są też deweloperzy, którzy robią kurwa gry za darmo.
Excellent choice. We're not in any
To się nie
rush out
opłacało
there,
w
so
ogóle.
feel free to pay the other gangs a visit. Evaluate their cars too. You will be appropriately compensated for any extra vehicles you bring back.
To zajebiście to wygląda. Taki hammer, ale nie do końca. Właśnie dla mnie praktycznie to jest zmieniać się nie wtedy pytam ani nie zagram. Znaczy to jest cyberpunk jest takie meh. Przegrałeś historię, okej, było, potem zmieni ten boss fight ze Smasherem. Z tego co wiem, że już nie jest tak łatwo. A no kurwa. Muszę się leczyć. Potem będzie kizetowałem i mówię, no niby jest RPG, kurwa, itp. itd. A jakby coś to nie możesz widzieć jaki level mają kurwa twoi przeciwnicy. Ogólnie ten build na free, co tam pokazywali to demo kurwa całe, wyglądało o wiele lepiej od tego co dostaliśmy na końcu. Nie wiem jak oni to robili. Tak to spierdolić. I już kurwa kolejna część od razu. Tak samo podobno kurwa z Wieśkiem 4, mam podobno gdzieś na silniku Unity kurwa gdzieś później. Tragiczny chuj kurwa, największy szkier. Dlatego ludzie powinni głosować swoimi portfelami, nie kupować gówna. Nawet jeśli jest mainstreamowe. Tak samo jest kurwa z markami telefonu, na przykład Apple, kurwa. Śmiesznie się bawić tam kurwa w ninja. Ogólnie kurwa ludzie naprawiają te gry modami. Ludzie myśleli, że będą latające samochody kurwa w Cyberpunku, a tu chuj. Latające są kurwa, ale tylko dla NPC-ów i tylko latają sobie jak są kurwa tam nad miastem. Widziałem mod, gdzie kurwa każdy samochód praktycznie można było zamienić w latający. Ja dokończyłem na Piracie. I potem się zdziwiłem, o. Zajebałem Smashera. I można tam na końcu w ogóle przez całą grę jak się podejmuje jakieś decyzje, to nic nie znaczy. To i tak kurwa tam się wybierało praktycznie na końcu albo z tą rozmową z z Keanu Reevesem się tam zamieniało kurwa parę słów i tam na jak przeprowadziłeś tą rozmowę to taki miałeś kurwa ending. To jest chujowe kurwa. I nadal to nie jest poprawione ani nic kurwa i teraz ludzie są fiuta kurwa temu cyberpunkowi. O, jaka dobra gra. Jak oni to poprawili? No ja pierdolę, jakie to nie jest dobre, o. Ale tak naprawdę gdyby nie to anime kurwa dla weebów pierdolonych, to by kurwa nie było w ogóle graczy tego cyberpunku. Dobra, kupiłem 3 części gry. My name is Mayo i powiem, że jeszcze no, kurwa, to indie deweloperzy są zajebiści. To faktycznie są ludzie z pasją. Ludzie, którzy kurwa pracują w deweloperce gier. Oni nie robią tego z pasji. Oni tego nie robią z pasji, oni robią to dla pracy, bo umieją kodować. Na przykład kurwa, nie wiem, Oskarek jakiś kurwa nauczył się kodować, można zostać deweloperem gier, gram w gierki, kurwa. W ogóle nie było tak dużo, jak myślałem, że będzie Cyberpunk. Wiesz co, ja byłem na ostatniej części i nagle kurwa przez wejście do mieszkania V, jeszcze tam na początku gdzieś historii, kurwa jakiś NPC przeszedł przez ścianę, a potem o. A to był NPC. To ten. Znaczy jak umarłeś. To zakończenie. No, może tam były chyba 3 opcje. Pierwsza to była... Sekretna była, że z Rogue napierdalasz na Arasakę. Kolejna to była, że umierasz próbując... to było, umierasz próbując zachować Johnego w sobie i dajesz mu przyjąć kontrolę nad swoim ciałem, a trzecia to była, że umierasz i tak potem, bo wyjmujesz ten chip, kurwa, ale i tak to nie ma znaczenia, więc umierasz. Albo jest jeszcze czwarta, że się nie zgadzasz pod koniec po prostu i chuj, ale tak umrzesz, podobno, że chyba coś tam, nie pamiętam dokładnie, kurwa. Nie jest tak, tak jest sobie prosto, że... Najlepsza jest gra, jak ktoś ma z niej fan, kurwa. To, że ma grafikę taką i owaką, to chuj. Mało, kurwa, istotne, że ma zajebistą grafikę, jeśli, kurwa, nie ma żadnego fanu, jak w nią grasz. Wracając do to nie ma znaczenia. Jeśli nie zrobiłeś fałów pobocznych, to i tak będziesz mógł sobie zrobić to zakończenie podczas rozmowy, kurwa, z Kianu. Wziąłem z tym sobie wygrałem dalej. Najgorsze jest to, że po tym zakończeniu i tak się wypierdala do ostatniego save'a. Więc to twoje zakończenie i tak nie ma, kurwa, żadnego miejsca bytu.
Excellent. I've been investigating where the factory workers park, and fortunately for us, the garage seems to get completely ignored. Your getaway car will remain undisturbed until it's time for the raid.
Grałem w DLC. Jeszcze.
Hey, so I understand that your MO is up to you, but there are steps you can take to ensure the element of surprise is on your side. Introducing a little chaos into the cartel supply line is one of them. If you do, they'll assume your arrival on the train is just an unscheduled delivery. And if nothing else, the looks on their faces will be highly amusing.
You doucheboard! LSPD!
Takie GTA jest z 2013 roku. Ludzie w nie nadal grają, bo jest popularne. Jest dużo rzeczy tu można robić. W takim czasie się to dzieje się masz blokowane. Gorzej, że kurwa oni nic nie zrobią z cheaterami, że się teleportują do modą, które cię rozpierdalają i tutaj. To jest tylko najgorsze. Jeżeli jest kurwa tyle glitchy, to praktycznie nawet nie potrzebujesz cheatu, w większości możesz sobie go moda zrobić jakimś exploitem. Kurwa. Quake jest zajebisty, Quake 2, Quake 3, kurwa Arena, Unreal Tournament, te wszystkie arena, kurwa. To jeszcze jakieś brzędy.
Hack all the vans, and we can use the GPS to find the depot where they load up the drugs. That's where we're gonna hit them. Did you think that hacking device only works on train signals? No way! This is some multi-purpose apparatus. These guys won't be happy that someone's messing with their GPS. Stay vigilant. Damn, data's incomplete. If we hack additional vans, we can patch the information. Hey, if you take possession of a uniform,
Spróbuj Far
it might
Cry'a na
allow you some discretion at
zajebisty
the
jest.
garage.
Dwójka, trójka, czwórka potem jest chujowa. grafikę na trochę gorszą, jak gameplay to zmieni coś. Gdzie wyszają koty, kurwa, na to.
We've got the location.
Nie doszuć się, światy są w dużym świecie. No i ten świat jest taki statyczny bardzo, kurwa, to same NPC, które stoją i tyle. Szkoda, NPC w GTA 4 było wiele lepsze niż kurwa w piątce. W ogóle piątka to jest taki downgrade, kurwa. Wtedy kurwa. Nie miałeś co grać w szkole, odpalasz Tetrisa, kurwa, i napierdalasz, żeby mieć jak największy high score. Też jest zajebiste. Swoje funkcje motoryczne, kurwa, trenuję w miarę. Przewidywanie przyszłości. Albo planowanie nawet.
Question, can you stealth this operation? If so, we can hit the factory without them suspecting a thing. Just disable the vehicles, find a key card, and wipe the CCTV when you're done. On the other hand, you can go in guns blazing. You'll be blowing your cover for the final raid, but if that's how you want to do it, go ahead.
Wiesz co, ja trochę ciszej mówię, bo matkę w drugim pokoju i nie chcę jej wkurwiać. Wiesz. Zobaczmy. No tak powinno być ok chyba. Ja pierdolę. Timberman. A, wiem, że się po lewo i po prawo kurwa tnie drzewo, żeby na ciebie nic nie spadło. No też spoko. To zabijanie czasu w większości. Dobra. To zrobiliśmy, co teraz?
A key card must be around there somewhere.
Jeszcze keycarda mam szukać? Czy to wykryje ciało?
Hey, fool, don't give me a reason to come.
If anyone see you, take them out. It's the only way to stop the cartel from knowing you're coming.
W sumie. Tego The Witness. To nigdy nie było rakieta, to jest akurat innowacyjne właśnie.
All that without a witness.
Musi się wydawać, jakbym
That's a majority.
gadał do siebie. Jakiś kurwa. Cep. Okej. Akurat muszę pochwalić rozstawę. Tutaj zajebiste misje nawet zrobili. Do tego raidu nawet nie są złe. Tylko szkoda, że nie można używać jakichś szybszych kurwa pojazdów do tego. No co poradzisz.
Get a key card? You'll thank yourself when you have one to navigate that factory. Don't
jest, kurwa. Ciekawe tego państwa jest. Puściu to. O, jeszcze tutaj nawet jest. O. Nie pokazuje mi ile hajsu z tego dostałem. Jeśli w ogóle cokolwiek. No coś. Hajsu nie potrzebuję, ale i tak wartałoby wiedzieć, kurwa.
Okay, head out when you're ready. CCTV's wiped. As far as the cartel know, you were never here.
Stackers, worksheet. Checkstock. No jakby wiedział, do czego to jest. No, w Paydayu w sumie... Nie, to nie jest jak Payday. W ogóle kurwa próbowałem grać w Payday 2. Nie można się przyzwyczaić do tego zbytnio. Z tym kurwa. Strzela się w gościa. Raz, on umiera, oni strzelają w ciebie 500 razy, a ty nie umierasz, kurwa. Wszyscy, kurwa, 4 jest palec sponże, kurwa, że można w nich napierdalać i nic się nie dzieje. Kurwa, taka lajtowa gierka, tylko kurwa. Nienawidzę tego, jak jest gra i nie można zbytnio opanować ich mechanika, wszak dokładnie. Czemu to jest otwarte? Ta trójka podobno jest chujowa, kurwa.
Okay, since they don't know you're coming, check this out for some advanced strategy. We're gonna need Cluckin crates big enough for you to hide inside. Yeah, that's right. We're gonna Trojan horse this factory. Look for something we can use. Seize it and bring it back.
Że tam nie można było rozczytać, dlaczego te tekstury są po pierwsze chujowe, a po drugie nie daje żadnego sensu. Jakby jakiś easter egg w tym.
I don't know where we'd be without this lockup. Thank you, FIB, for being so preoccupied it fell off the books. And thank you for occupying them with your other projects.
Dowożenie. To się nigdy nie zmieni. Dowożenie, kurwa, czego? Ja to przynajmniej nie jest przez połowę mapy, tylko kurwa do jednego miejsca w mieście. Z drugiego miejsca w mieście, przynajmniej tyle jest dobrze. Ciekawe jak w końcu ten hajs będzie wyglądał. Trójka nie ma aktualizacji, chyba nikt w to nie gra. No ludzie kupili trójkę. Chyba jej nawet nie zrefundowali, tam parę ludzi zrefundowało, kurwa. Nikt w to nie gra, kurwa, bo jest chujowe. Jest zbagowany i zgliczowany. Też praktycznie nie ma kontentu tyle co Payday 2. Już tyle lat aktualizacji. Serio, kurwa, problem, żeby wjechać pod górkę.
now.
Dobra, niech ten hajs wreszcie się zacznie, kurwa. To by fajne było, kurwa. Zobacz. No i ładowanie przez pół godziny? Najpewniej. A jednak. To jest nasz The Forest. A no widziałem, to większość youtuberzy to grali. Pojebani. Latek 2015, coś koło tego. I też historia taka fantazyjna. Więc pamiętałem, jak to oglądałem, kurwa. Temu 8. Praktycznie każdy nagrywał The Foresta. Więc jak powiedzieć, jak nie przychodzę. No co? Trzeba być fanem jakiejś marki, żeby było okej. Nie grałem w horrory, a na przykład Cry of Fear takim... To jest zmodyfikowany Half-Life 1. O, zajebiście. Kurwa. No oczywiście. I Cry of Fear to jest taki zmodyfikowany Half-Life 1, zmodyfikowany silnik Gold Source. I to jest taki... horror od Szweda, kurwa, to jest taki zajebisty, no akurat teraz nagrywałem i chyba tego nie dokończyłem, tego nawet. No to. Sądzę, że The Forest gówno według mnie zbyt duże ma budowanie pomogę, jest wręcz szmudne i męczące bardzo. Mapa mogę być o połowę większość mniejsza, ja było wiele lepsza. Nie patrzyłem, nie powiem. Nie wypowiem się, bo nie wiem. Kurwa, czy każdy tutaj jest? Nie, dobra. Nevermind. No przynajmniej można poeksplorować większą mapę, ale jeśli nic nie dostałem. Coś... Nie wiem, w ogóle to się tam jakieś łomne NPC-ty dostaje, kurwa, w tym są z The Forest jakiegoś gościa, który może ci rozpierdolić coś tam i inne rzeczy, nie wiem, próbują to. To była teraz, nie wiem, nie przyszedłem jakoś chwilę, ale ja przyszedłem do siebie, może tak sobie. Bez mało. Mogę dostać już taka od murzynka?
Well done out there. When your train arrives at the factory, the cartel will assume it's a delivery instead of a full-scale seizure of their assets. Hey, it's my pleasure to inform you that we have officially completed all necessary preparations to move forward with the Cluckin operation
Nie
at
no,
your
może-
earliest convenience.
A ile godzin kurwa przeszedłeś, nie? Bo jeśli jest mniej, nie aż tak dużo, to możesz ten... No to zrefundować, chociaż wątpię. Dlatego lepiej jest kurwa... Lepiej jest kurwa spiracić gry. Dopiero kupić je, jak są dobre, faktycznie dobre. Tu nie możesz ich nawet zrefundować, kurwa. Że tu mapy się posuwać, tak żeby wiedzieć, że na jakimś gumie się wyjebały całe kamyczanowe. No co jest akurat frustrujące, no, ja tak na przykład były mechaniki jazdy w GTA 4. Kurwa, gdzie jechałeś tam motocyklem i za każdym razem się wpierdalałeś, kurwa. O.
Cluck twice if you're in trouble. Okay, good. Now remember, when you burst out of that crate, you'll be in the heart of that operation. How you choose to use the element of surprise is up to you. This is it. Good luck.
Zobaczmy co mamy. Trzeba supresor.
You have two targets once you're inside. The cocaine and any contraband they keep in the safe. By all means, obtain as much of both as you can carry. Don't forget the extra gear your crew procured. Feel free to experiment. It should be in a dumpster to the rear of the factory. You see, it pays to befriend your local garbage man.
Zobaczmy. Trzeba w to strzelić. Już mam hacking device, czy nie? Że nie muszę w to strzelić, czy muszę?
Hey, you just blew my mind right now. Bastard!
Usłyszeli? Nie. Zrefundować by mogłem przez 2 tygodnie pierwsze, no ale dałem mu szansę i trochę żałuję. Tego do Wara kupić. No, lepiej grać z dzieciństwa kupić niż kurwa jakiś gojslop kurwa z 2021 wieku. Raczej nie z XXI wieku, tylko że z lat...
The key card you acquired should grant you access to restricted areas in the factory, including the basement.
Zobaczmy co tam jest. Już gdzieś widziałem ten interior.
Make it hurt. Clear out their whole supply.
Że oni tego nie słyszą. A, czyli to nawet nie idzie w górę. Oj, oj, oj. Zauważyłem, że te droższe gry zacznie są gorsze od tych tańszych. No. Na przykład taki Postal 2, kurwa. Kiedy zrobiony? W 2004, kurwa? I on nadal dostaje aktualizację, człowieku. A kosztuje tyle co nic, kurwa. Najlepsze jest to, że ci wydawcy, kurwa, tego Postala na przykład zrobili 4 i oni mówią, że jeśli nie macie na przykład hajsu, że zapłacicie za grę, to po prostu wspieracie, a jeśli chcecie nas wspierać, to ją kupcie, kurwa. I to jest prawdziwe, kurwa, studio. Wiedzą, że nie każdy może sobie pozwolić na gierkę, ale też lubią robić po prostu gry, kurwa, dla ludzi. Bo też są, kurwa, graczami. I to jest coś, kurwa. No, dobra, zobaczmy. Tu jest jeden goj.
Hey, Holmes, whatever.
It's clear this place is barely functioning as a chicken factory. One would assume they'd have more Cluckin Bell staff to keep up appearances, but I underestimated just how bold criminals can be once they have the police in their pocket.
Zapomniałem, MCC mam 200 godzin, kosztowało 30 zł na wszystko. Wiesz, ale też przez chyba 3 albo 4 lata to MCC było niegrywalne, kurwa. był niegrywalny, nie można było z nim wejść do gry. Było po prostu chujowe, kurwa. I nadal są problemy tam z easter eggiem w niektórych grach. No cóż. Postal 2 sprawdzę sobie. No Postal 2 jest zajebisty. Możesz kurwa szczać na ludzi. Możesz im odjebać łby, możesz ich kurwa zdekapitować całe, kurwa poćwiartować. Ue. Kokainum.
Okay, the safe is the next target. You know what to do.
Z tym Halo Infinite to już wolę, żeby kurwa zrobili to płatne niż ten free to play. Żeby płacić za każdy jebany kosmetyk. Gdy są zajebiste. Patrzę na ludzi, a nie. Tak. A niektórych to po prostu jesteśmy numerkami, kurwa i tyle. Się nie dziwię. Jak ludzie kupują wszystko, kurwa, tylko dlatego, że wydali to, trzeba kupić, trzeba przegrać, kurwa. Czy muszę go, o kurwa. Hihihi. Będzie ciekawe jaki to jest OST do tego. Czy jest jakieś zmienione?
Connect to the computer to initialize the hack.
Tutaj mam parę problemów z osiągnięciami, które mi głównie do tego, że mi ich nie zajdzie, nie wiem czy... No wiesz... 343.
To retrieve the safe code from the computer, you'll need to secure multiple signals for the hacking device. Lucky for you, I read the instructions. It should turn blue when you're pointed towards one of the right spots. Red, the opposite. Just go straight and you'll catch a connection. Then find the next one. Keep going. You need to secure more data before you have the complete access code.
No kurwa,
Okay, that should have done it. Have you received the safe code?
to jest nowiutkie, to jest zajebiste. Oni faktycznie kurwa coś zrobili tutaj. Okej. 01, 03, 46.
The safe's code should show up on the hacking device.
3, 4, 6. Ta misja jest zajebista, szkoda tylko, że kurwa...
Well executed. Time to go.
O,
Okay.
szkoda kurwa, że tak...
And it sounds like that
Ten
safe
kurwa
triggered some
dropili to wszystko
They're
po
shutting
kolei.
down most of the roads leading away from the factory. Fortunately, we're one step ahead of them. The getaway car should be right where you left it. I strongly advise you make your way to the getaway vehicle. I can confirm it's still where you left it.
Trzeba się nauczyć klikać w główki na hajstach, żeby obu naraz zajebać.
I can't wait to see him try to take that car down. See that anybody chasing you is appropriately shaken, stirred, or otherwise dispatched. Whatever it takes to get you back to the lockup alone with the deliverables.
Jak za darmo to bardzo gra. Czy jak to gra? Wiem, że to była jakaś gra z papieżem. Śmieszne było. Byłeś papież, bo nie żyje. Przez pół mapy trzeba będzie się wieść tym gównem. No, żeby zapierdolą za chwilę. Co się nazywa? To chodzi o Dywizjon 303? Na lotnicy Brytanii? Musi tak, bo to jest film z tego jeszcze. No spoko. Jest jakaś niezłe zdarzenie, nie się rozstać. 2D czy 3D? Lotnicy. Spierdalaj, lecie.
Once their ears start ringing, the cartel and associated cops will process just how severely their operation's been sabotaged. No cocaine, no cash, and nobody to blame. A less evolved part of me can't help but smile at the thought of them losing their collective shit. On the home stretch now, my friend. Soon you'll wash away the putrid scent of reconstituted meat slurry and finally enjoy the sweet smell of success.
Te betoniarki tu chyba jadą. Trudno wytłumaczyć. Możesz podać linkę jak wiesz. Zobacz. Szkoda, że używałem takiej samej muzyki. Z oryginalnych heistów.
I gotta admit, Quite apart from this being a matter of principle, our whole operation has livened up my day-to-day considerably. Makes a pleasant change from people holding up 24/7 stores. In case you were wondering what I intend to do with the illegal narcotics you've so adroitly seized, I've made arrangements with the representative of a local businessman to take them off your hands and pay you well. See you shortly. Excellent work. Mission accomplished. Now to the vital matter of payment. As I'm sure you can appreciate, there are certain transactions I can't be party to as an officer of the law. But if I've learned anything from my associates on the LSPD, it's how to look the other way. Now remember, as far as I'm concerned, you can hit that factory as often as you'd like. As long as you're giving me reasons to keep looking the other way, I'm happy. As you can see from my choice of transportation, my fortunes at the LSPD are also improving. Just got these babies in, fresh off the line. Guess who picked one up? Until next time, let's disassociate.
Nice. Szutkie. Teraz mogę kupić ten. Mogę? No, oczywiście, że mogę. Czekaj, trzymaj manitek.
Hello? I wanted to confirm that your compensation is in your account. And of course, to congratulate you again on a successful operation. Our efforts to derail the Cluckin cartel's efforts were indeed effective, but it won't be long before they and their corrupt counterparts in the LSPD rebuild their little enterprise. Each and every time we knock them back down, I'll ensure it's worth your while. Effenberger out.
100 000. Zobaczmy. Aviators. Dobra, to trzeba będzie sobie zagrać. To nieźle. Czy będzie? Nie. Co najpierw robić? Interceptor czy tego? Ciekawe co tam dokładnie było. Pewnie jakiś bug albo glitch. Ja przynajmniej jest darmowa gra, więc coś pierdolę.
What the fuck?
Fuck me!
Chyba słychać to. Silnik. O kurwa.
Hey, I sourced a new color of yarn!
To zajebiste. Odpalę sobie, pójść zobaczymy. Aha. Kurwa mać. Miałem coś dobrego w życiu. Nie, niemożliwe. Nie można. Skurwysys.
Morse Mutual Insurance. How can we help you? Okay.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up. It's on the way.
O, te DLC-ki są zajebiste, to jak... Te DLC-ki to oddzielne gry dosłownie, kurwa. Paradise Lost jest za 4 zł, kurwa. Żal ci 4 zł. Gra też jest za 4 zł. Kurwa, 8 zł. City. Takie ceny, kurwa. Żal.
coming in here before you finish all those errands.
Aha, to co?
That car is money well invested.
A,
Oh my God!
wydaje
That
się,
car
to
is
z serii
fantastic
GTA.
investment.
customowe. Tak, to nie jest informatyki, nie uderzy. Czy są uderzy? Teraz trzeba te kolejne. Sobie zmodować. Czekaj, czy to ma imanitek? O, imanitek. Mnie uratowało, kurwa. No ja też nie chodziłem z tego. Serio, kurwa. To wydał cukier. No, najpierw muszę zabić tego frajera. Panego. Aha, to pedał za każdym idzie i kurwa zabija ludzi. To nieźle. frajer nie żyje. No dobra, teraz by tak jak je zaskoczyć. Quick switch. Muszę sam ustawić, nie pamiętam. Kurwa, skończyłem się. Gdzie ten świt spierdala? Na pewno, kurwa. Śmieć jebany. Aha. Aha. Oczywiście z tryhardem, bo się kurwa bronię. Jesteś potrzebny. Oczywiście, że ten frajer sam. Pet jebany. Wow, he TP'd to me. I wanted to do was motherfucking car. Because I can't. Like,
Hello there, you beautiful human being, you. I'm Chris from TechSpert, and today we're going to be having a bloody good squint at the fresh new Xiaomi Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus. Bit of a mouthful, exactly what your mum said last night. Now, this phone has not yet launched
What the
globally.
fuck?
This is the Chinese model right here, but hopefully Xiaomi should be launching it worldwide in the next sort of month or two. And believe me, it should be worth that wait. Because the Note 13 Pro Plus is packed with absolutely insane specs and features that can take on pretty much any flagship phone out there. Yes, even the iPhone 15 Pro Max. It should hopefully be a lot less burning, in fact. Probably better battery life and about half the price of that. So let's whip the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus out of the box, test out the camera tech, the gaming chops, all that good stuff, and it's all great tech. Please subscribe and ding that notification bell. Cheers. So first up, what's in that box? Well, you got yourself one Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus, a 120-watt power adapter, Chinese naturally, as this model came from China, and a USB Type-C cable. And oh yes, my friends, a bit of rubbery pop-up case action to keep your fresh new Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus pristine. And that is that. So let's get the phone all set up and check it out. So the Redmi Note 14, great start. The Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus is yet another 6.67-inch, just like the previous generation. So yeah, it's a regular hand filler, but it has lost a wee bit of weight compared to the previous generation, 204 grams versus 210. And also the keen of eye will spot that you've got a slightly curved screen at those edges now. That display just dips around the left and the right edges, so you've got practically no bezel action there. That's something that not everyone will be thrilled by. It's a design that was quite popular amongst expensive wallet-draining flagship phones just a year or two ago, and now it seems to have infected mid-range mobiles, for better or worse. Personally, I don't really care as long as it doesn't bulk up the responsiveness of that display when you're touching the phone quite tight, which thankfully doesn't seem to be the case here on the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus. So yeah, that screen pretty much fills the front end of this Redmi blower, and of course we've got plastic edges to save a bit of cash, but it's around that where things get very interesting. See, this smartphone sports what Xiaomi terms a leather style finish. As you can hopefully make out there, you've got kind of a rough texture. It certainly adds a good bit of grip to the phone, but I wouldn't say it feels like leather. It feels more papery, quite similar to the, I believe it was the Realme GT2 Pro, which I actually rather like, probably just because it's a bit different from the standard glass. It certainly won't get all greasy and fingerprinty as you fondle it. I've got to say, I'm not entirely sure on my feelings towards this selection of colours though. You've got kind of a pastel purple and blue and green and beige. Kind of feels like someone's just slapped on a few sampler pots of Dulux just to see what works. I mean, it's certainly distinctive in the same way that wearing a trilby makes you distinctive. But colours aside, it's a very smart, neat design, like the way the Redmi branding just tucked away in one of those wee squares there. So it would certainly be great to hear what you guys reckon. Is it a yay or a nay for the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus design? And to be fair, even if it is a nay, you can also grab this phone in white or black if you want something a bit more regular. And the really great news is the Redmi Note 13, again, what is wrong with my brain? The Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus is a proper hard bagger. You got Gorilla Glass Victus up front, apparently, and that's double protected by a pre-installed screen protector. And then this phone is also IP68 water and dust resistant, which is a feature that you'll find on some mid-range mobiles these days in 2023, but it's still pretty rare. So you can take it to the beach, chuck it in the pool, it's all good. So now let's have a shift onto the software side of things, and running on the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus, as you would expect, is Xiaomi's own MIUI 14. However, as this is a Chinese model, it's a wee bit different from what we get out here in the West. For one, there's no Google apps or services pre-installed, no Gmail, no Google Chrome, no YouTube, boo. And in fact, all of the apps that I've installed on here myself, the likes of Genshin Impact, Netflix, Disney Plus, and Deezer, I actually copied these over from my Xiaomi 13T using the Mi Mover app. Hence, I've got two TikToks, the regular one and the Chinese one. So I'm not going to bang on about the software in this video, because it will be a different experience when it launches out here in good old Blighty. In fact, it might not even be MIUI, it might be the spangly new HyperOS, which of course looks radically different. And these days, Xiaomi seems a lot more committed to offering several years of OS and security update support, so fingers crossed there'll be the same case here on the 13 Pro Plus. And it's also great to see that a lot of mid-range mobiles these days are coming with 256 gigs of storage as standard. That is again the case here. Sadly, sod all support for microSD memory cards though. There's only space in that SIM tray for a pair of SIMs. Something that I'm hoping does change for the global model of this phone is the always on display, because it's not actually always on. You can only have it pop on for 10 seconds when you tap that screen, and then it just buggers right off again. But as you can see there, you've got your usual optical in-display fingerprint sensor to wake this phone up, and so far, touchwood, seems like a reliable one. And a cracking bit of face unlock to back that up. Nice. So now let's have a wee gander at that gorgeous 6.67-inch OLED display. As I mentioned before, it's a proper edge-to-edge effort with just a dinky wee selfie orifice protruding into the action when you go full screen. It's even sharper than the previous generation. You've got a 2712 by 1220 pixel resolution. And as always, that OLED tech is really punchy and poppy. Sharp contrast, you've got those inky blacks, nice crisp clean whites. Full Dolby Vision streaming support as well, which some flagships don't offer. As usual, you can tinker with that colour output so you can get something that's pleasing to your particular peepers. And the brightness maxes out at 1800 nits, so believe me, no issues if the sun is shining. Glaring right off that screen, you'll still be able to see what is going on. And the refresh rate maxes out at 120 Hz. You can basically choose between 60 and 120, otherwise the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus can choose for you based on what you're actually up to. And it's not just slick visuals here on the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus, you've also got a stereo speaker setup, as you'd kind of expect from a mid-range mobile these days, so let's test it out. So let's give the Xiaomi 13T a thorough poke and a prod, and for more on the latest and greatest tech, please do subscribe and ding that notifications bell. Cheers! So absolutely no complaints there whatsoever. When you max out that volume, the audio still remains nice and clear, and it's also loud enough to hopefully cut through quite a lot of background noise. Sadly, there's no 3.5mm headphone jack here on the Note 13 Pro Plus. That's something like microSD memory card support you tend to only find on the cheaper Redmis. But there's always Bluetooth, and you do have full Dolby Atmos support on this bad boy as well. Complete with the usual equalizer shenanigans, you can fine-tune and tweak that audio. So now, performance. And the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus is powered by MediaTek's Dimensity 7200 Ultra. That's backed by a hearty 12 gigs of your RAM. And what finer way to test out that performance than with a good bit of Genshin, a game I've literally been playing for years and I still don't know what on earth I'm supposed to be doing. Now, as always with Xiaomi smartphones, you do get a dedicated gaming mode built into MIUI, good old Game Turbo. This offers up a decent selection of tools, including a performance mode, which is definitely the kind of thing you'll need to get on the go for Genshin. You can boost the brightness, you've got do not disturb tools, you can record the action, you've even got a voice changer if that's what you want to do. And I've got to say the options are kind of wild. I can finally sound all husky and deep, apparently. Otherwise you can go for Shotta, whatever that is, Royal Sister, or Lolita, which is only slightly disturbing. Anyway, getting back on track, the good news is the Genshin Impact played beautifully here on the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus, even with the graphics scaled all the way up to the highest setting. It's pretty rare to see any frame rate stumbles. It was certainly highly playable, highly enjoyable, about as enjoyable as this game can get when you literally are completely clueless. I managed to bash lots of things in the face, which was nice. My own face was also subject to a significant bashing at times. And all the while, thankfully, the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus didn't overheat. You've got a built-in cooling system, and that seems to keep things in check, along with the fact that the Dimensity chipset is quite energy efficient. And also, don't worry about that slight curve to the screen. I found that the screen responsiveness was still absolutely perfect here. Now, one area where the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus hasn't changed up from the previous generation is the battery tech, and that's absolutely fine by me. You've once again got an almighty 5,000 mAh capacity cell crammed in there, and that massive capacity plus the energy efficient Dimensity chipset means you should get all day play, no worries, even with plenty of screen on time. Certainly that battery drain seems to be a trickle at best. And what's more, even if you do find that that juice is running dry, well, no worries. You've got that 120 watt hypercharge support on here, so you'll get a full charge from a fully drained battery in well under half an hour. We're talking more like 20 to 25 minutes. So basically, plug it in, do today's Wordle, and then you're pretty much there. But there is subtle wireless charging support here on the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus, which you will find on some phones around the mid-range price point, but it's still relatively rare. And finally, let's finish this Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus unboxing and hands-on review with a squint at the camera tech. And it looks like very similar camera specs to the previous Note 12 Pro Plus, because you've got a 200 megapixel Samsung primary sensor. It's actually the HP3 here in the Note 13 Pro Plus, with optical image stabilization, and that's backed by a basic 8 megapixel ultra wide angle and 2 megapixel macro shooter. Now again, the whole camera app experience might change up for the global version of the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus, but this gives you a general idea of what to expect. You can drag down some camera options like so. Very similar setup to what you had on the Xiaomi 13T series. Lots of wee tools and toggles, the likes of the AI camera mode, HDR, you can change up the aspect ratio, etc, etc. And then by swiping left and right you can dodge through all the different camera modes. You do once again have a dedicated Pro mode on here. Lots of different manual features in here to play around with, although I'm not seeing any way of actually shooting raw format images. And of course you've got the obligatory portrait mode, you've got a night mode for those long exposure shots, and a full-on 200 megapixel mode as well if you want to shoot an incredibly high resolution image. And here's some sample shots for my first 48 hours with the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus. Seems like a highly capable camera for a mid-ranger. The 9-in-1 pixel bin means you get nice bright poppy looking snaps, as long as the lighting isn't too crappy. And that 200 megapixel mode is certainly a great addition if you want to crop into your shot without losing too much detail. Certainly a good alternative to having a basic telephoto lens here. However, the Redmi did struggle with moving subjects at times, even in fairly clear light. And certainly in murkier conditions, some focus fails and general blurriness. And also the portrait mode could on occasion be a bit balky to say the least. And yes, in very low light conditions you do have that dedicated night mode which can help produce quite a bright snap. And then if you want to shoot some home movies, you can do so at up to 4K resolution at either 24 or 30 frames per second, with a respectable bit of stabilization. Again, here's just some quick sample footage that I shot around the old homestead and near the old duck pond. Do love a duck pond. And yes, I do realise that most, if not all of these feathered things are geese. It's called a duck pond still, the sign says duck pond, so don't blame me. And then if you want to shoot yourself some selfies, well, you got 16 megapixels of front-facing selfie cam action, and I will present these shots of me without any real commentary because, frankly, I don't even like looking at pictures of myself. And if you want to shoot video using that front-facing camera, well, that maxes out at Full HD, sadly, no 4K option here. But again, perfectly good for vlogging or a bit of Skyping, zooming, whatever. The audio pickup is nice and clear, and the visuals are still reasonably crisp. As you can see, you can even wander about the place and shoot because the stabilization is pretty decent. And there you have it, my lovelies. That in a tasty wee nutshell is the absolutely cracking new Xiaomi Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus, which hopefully should be landing here in Blighty in just another month or two. Fingers crossed when it does hit the UK, it'll come in at a price point of around £500 or under. Certainly some stunning specs packed into this thing, some nice little upgrades versus the previous generation. And then of course that quite interesting, quite distinctive design. So that's what I think. It would be great to hear your thoughts on this blower down below. Are you as excited as I am about it possibly launching globally? Please do poke subscribe, ding that notifications bell for more on the latest and greatest tech, and have yourselves a really wonderful rest of the week. Cheers!
fuck? Is that an NPC?
Hello there, you ravishing human being, you. I'm Chris from TechSpert, and this bad boy right here is the Xiaomi 13T Pro. Now, the Xiaomi 13T phones are a cheaper alternative to those lovely Xiaomi 13 flagships, while still packing some nipple-flicking awesome tech. Here in the 13T Pro, you'll find a beefy Dimensity 9200 Plus that can absolutely muller its way through any games out there, plus a 120-watt fast-charging battery, a gorgeous 144Hz AMOLED screen, and some clever bollocks Leica optics. Woof! I don't know about you, but I've certainly got some trouser tent action on the go. So let's whip the Xiaomi 13T Pro on out of the box. I'm going to be testing out the gaming tech, the battery life, the performance, all that good stuff. And for more on the latest and greatest tech, please do poke subscribe and ding that notifications bell. Cheers! So what do you get in that our box besides, of course, the Xiaomi 13T Pro? Well, you've also got yourself the absolute Godzilla of chargers. It's a 120-watt beast, a highly exciting Type-C USB cable, and oh yes, my friend, Xiaomi has kindly bundled a condom case to give your 13T Pro in perfect nick. You'll love to see it. And that's your lot besides the usual quick start guide guff. So let's check out the phone. So here it is, my lovelies, the Xiaomi 13T Pro. Just shy of 6.7 inches of pure joy right in your hand. And Xiaomi hasn't pulled any shocks or surprises really with the design. It certainly looks like a Xiaomi smartphone. It certainly weighs a bloody ton and all. You've got 3 different colour options with this bad boy. This right here is the Alpine Blue model, which boasts a gorgeous vegan leather finish. So you've got this textured surface which is soft to the touch, feels lovely when the Xiaomi 13T Pro is pressed to your palms, with the added bonus that it adds a bit of extra grip as well. So the Xiaomi 13T Pro can go sliding out of your grasp even if you're a bit sweaty. Or if you're not really a fan of that leathery option, where you can also grab this Xiaomi blower in black or meadow green. Both of those come with a glass back instead. Gotta say though, that camera housing does jut quite far out of the arse end of the Xiaomi 13T Pro. So this unfortunately means the 13T Pro won't lie flat on a desk. It kind of wobbles about all over the place when you're prodding it and poking it. As you can see there, that display pretty much fills the entire front end of this smartphone. Very skinny bezels surrounding it, and it is a completely flat display as well, no curved edges. And it's Gorilla Glass 5 protecting that front end as well. Not Victus, but to be fair, Gorilla Glass 5 is pretty good, tends to be quite scratch resistant. And the Xiaomi 13T Pro also IP68 water and dust resistant like a lot of flagships, so no reason if you want to use it in a bubbly bath. So overall, besides that slightly boring jutty out camera bit, I really like the design on the Xiaomi 13T Pro. It is a shame about the plastic frame, however, it does make the 13T Pro feel a little bit cheap. Now it's the software side of things where Xiaomi tends to attract a bit of aggro with its smartphones, and it is once again MIUI 14 here slapped on top of Android 13. However, while Xiaomi used to be frankly rather cack when it came to software updates, they have at least mended their ways in this regard, because with the 13T Pro you are guaranteed 4 Android updates and 5 years of security updates as well. So that's you covered all the way up to Android 17, and then the security update should keep on rolling in until 2028? What year are we in again? So that really is fantastic news, but of course the usual MIUI foibles do remain. For instance, the sheer amount of crapware that's packed onto this phone, as well as Xiaomi's own apps. You get loads of third-party crap. You've got WPS Office, Spotify, TikTok, the Opera browser, lots of random shit that unfortunately quite a lot of you just can't get rid of, at least not without using a bit of third-party help. At least you can get the likes of Booking.com to bugger right off. You know, MIUI these days, it doesn't piss about too much with Android, so you've got your apps tray if you want it, you've got your Google Discover feed, and you've got some worthy bonus bits like that control center which can be dragged down from the right side of the screen. It may be an iOS rip-off, but it's pretty bloody good. Fast access to all your toggles and your smart home shenanigans. And you can fully customize your MIUI experience right down to the smallest details. The security measures are decent as well. You've got an in-display fingerprint sensor. As you can see there, no buggering about, just a quick tap of your thumb to that sensor and you're straight into your desktops. And you can even use that fingerprint sensor to check your heart rate. Mine's probably through the roof because not only am I all hot and bothered handling the Xiaomi 13T Pro, but I also put down the double espresso. 69 BPM, the horniest of all heart rates. And yeah, you got Face Unlock as a backup as well if your hands are a bit grubby or moist or whatever, but as the Xiaomi 13T Pro itself points out, this is less secure than the fingerprint sensor. And hey, Xiaomi has absolutely smashed it on the storage front as well. You've got a choice of either 256 gigs, 512 gigs, or a full terabyte of storage. As you can see, I'm the halfway house here. Only used up a tiny chunk of this so far, and that includes a good bit of Genshin frickin' Impact. And of course, as usual with flagship blows, this isn't expandable via micro SD, although you do have space in that SIM slot for 2 physical SIMs, and the Xiaomi 13T Pro also supports eSIM. And also loving the complete randomness of Xiaomi's wallpaper carousel. Yeah. Now let's take a moment to appreciate Xiaomi's 6.67-inch AMOLED display. It is, needless to say, ruddy massive, but the 2712 by 1220 pixel resolution keeps those images nice and crisp. It's 446 pixels per inch for any of you stats fans out there. And because it's AMOLED tech, your eyes will be overjoyed at the stunning picture quality here. You've got HDR10 Plus and Dolby Vision streaming support. It's got crispy contrast, and when you're kicking back with something a bit more vivid, a bit more vibrant, like some anime for instance, those colours really just pop off the screen. It is, whoa, cocaine for the eyeballs. Nice wide viewing angles as well. Only a dinky wee selfie cam, which honestly is not even noticeable. And also, this is a super powered, awesomely bright panel. That brightness typically hits around 1200 nits, but it can scale up to an eye.
Lol.
Hello, this is Morse Mutual Insurance. I'll do my best.
1 HP. Oh, so he did get hit.
MMI. We expect the I'll look into it.
Pick me up. What? He's just fucking blew himself up.
You're an idiot!
rapid fire. Nah. No, you don't.
We've got a caller on the line. Hello?
Hello, yo, mami. Aquí Katie Kane, a.k.a. Puente de tu muñeca, a.k.a. el niño de tus ojos.
Dani, ¿qué haces? ¿Cómo estás?
Estoy ahora mismo pasando por Eclipse Boulevard, Rosa. Tus carteleras están por todo. Pineapple Baby y Crazy.
Oh my god, bueno, que tenemos que hacer que la gente...
Hey, what's going on? So you don't want to get in serious trouble, huh? Okay, leave it with me.
What's he doing?